Oh, yeah. There was, oh, this thing is going to be, hey, books, stop that. I wonder. Thank you. I was at a recent vegan get-together thing, and everybody would have shares and give them only bye. Give it a round of applause for her. Well, give it up a student. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Well, I didn't know them.
That's that.
Listen to my answer, I don't know them. I am looking at what we've got. I was going to do 3 poems, and then we could decide if we just want to do 2, or if we've got a reduced crowd, we do 3. We could decide that. I mean, we can go past 2:30, but just want to make sure that we're all covered with everything. You know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about. This is my second poem about Notre Dame. And this was called Xanthoxenite in St. Mary Lake. And yes, it's a little looking down. Please go on. I ran my hand along your metal. The straight bars somehow flowed into concentric circles and petals of a flower to not only protect, but also accentuate your stained glass windows, because even your barricades were beautiful. We look for beauty, we take photographs, and we forget the sense of touch. So I glide my hand along your metal, feel the roughness, feel the smoothness, soak it in with every sense I can. I can touch that metal, that glass, run my hand along your Notre Dame brick, literally made from the clay from the base of St. Mary Lake, laced with xanthoxenite, or rich in calcium carbonate, because that was the one place that created the most perfect color brick for this most perfect place. These visual things concerned them, because if fire destroyed one building, they would work to preserve those bricks, because even these visual things meant the world to us for some reason. And when fire one afternoon consumed you entirely, everyone worried about what physical objects could be preserved. Your ancient beauty cannot be replicated, yet billionaires are offering millions to recreate you again. And I just think, I just want to tell them, replicating something once it's destroyed misses the point. Because this sacred place is just that, sacred. And it is so much more than recreating something on site and hoping that's enough.
Yeah.
The first poem I read here at the open mic, I actually, when I sang Take a Chance on Me, I actually wrote that for Take a Chance Day. And that's because I've decided to write a poem every day of the year in 2019, so you look for crazy holidays to write things for. And this one is another one. Was Victims of Violence Holy Day. And this was a poem called Victims of Violence for Lending a Hand. Working as an acquaintance rate workshop facilitator for years, I designed flyers and brochures and newspaper advertisements to spread the word and to help women who have been suffering because of men who use sex as a weapon violently against them. Some would then try to defile my name for this, writing slanderous things about me in public bathrooms. But their petty comments were nothing compared to the violence men commit against women daily. So I had no problem with abusers calling out someone for non-violently fighting back. When I heard that yesterday was Victims of Violence Holy Day, I absentmindedly thought that it was a day to give women and all people the respect they deserve so that we can be whole again after battling violence in relationships, in family, in sex. But then I thought about the date for Victims of Violence Holy Day more and realized that April 5th was the day that Martin Luther King Jr. was actually shot and killed. Then I realized that this date was for more than honoring the victims and the survivors, but to remind us that those who fight for change can be hurt in the process too. The death of this activist reminds us that we all have that dream of nonviolence and equality between genders and races, and we should all help not only the ones who have suffered this wrath, but also the people who were attacked and defiled because they care. For people who picket on the streets, for people who write for change, for people who counsel the abused, for people who lend a hand or a hug. This fight is for all of us, and we love you for all you do. I am trying to find a poem to this. I'm going to read this one. This was a poetry feature where I had great things about chocolate. It was at a chocolate place, and so there are adaptations of things, so this is why it mentions chocolate in it. This is Before Taking Over the Controls, 2015 edit, from a year-long journey. Once I was flying to New Orleans with a cute as a button girl from Kentucky. She was a riot to hang around with, but she was deathly afraid of flying. And I know her fear, so for this flight, back before 9/11, I brought to the airport a 32-ounce cup of hot chocolate and peppermint schnapps. She said she was afraid, so I told her to enjoy some drink. I brought them for her. I've flown with friends afraid of heights. I've flown to jump out of an airplane. I was even trained to pilot an airplane. I've flown to see the Aurora Borealis in Alaska. I've even seen the Aurora Borealis from above, from my window, over Greenland in the middle of the night. It's amazing how flying lets you see so much of the world. But I have to admit, it's an added bonus when you can sip on hot chocolate before you take off to the sky. So, and I think there might be chocolates here, which goes there you have it. So you guys let me know, there's a half hour. Should we do 2 or 3? I know there's fewer of us. He says, let's try for 3. Alrighty, uptighty, who's never so uptight, he's Mr. I know everything and everything because he's Mr. So wonderful. Give it up for, oh yeah, that's you.